Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. It is Sunday here at the Oasis, and what happens on Sunday is that we have a bunch of friends over. So we're going to break out the shawarma cooker again, but we're not going to cook something Middle Eastern. Well, sort of. So in the early 1900s, Lebanese and Iraqi immigrants to the Puebla state of Mexico, around Mexico City, brought with them their cooking. They brought over the shawarma cooking. And they replaced the lamb that they used in the Middle East with pork, and tacos Árabes was born. Now, we've made this before, and you can see the video right here, how to make this without a shawarma cooker. But if you got a shawarma cooker, you got to do it this way, right?
Yes! 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 Yes!
So, first thing we're going to do is get together the marinade. This is not something that you want to marinate overnight because almost all the liquid is lime juice, and it'll just make your pork mushy, and you don't want that.
No.
This is just a short, quick marinade. So, what we got here is a bunch of ingredients. Now, all of the ingredients, their amounts, and the directions are down below in the comments section. I happen to be tripling this recipe because I'm doing 9 to 10 pounds of pork with this. But if you're using 3, that recipe down there is for you. You want to use more? Use math. Oh yeah, math. All right, so let's get the marinade together. In my container here goes lime juice, ground cumin, Mexican oregano, salt, ground cloves, ground cardamom, cinnamon, smoked paprika, and black pepper. We're going to get that all whisked together. And then we're going to take just a couple tablespoons of that and mix it with our sliced onions. You need 1 sliced onion for every 3 pounds of meat. So I got 3 sliced onions in here for me. I'm going to pour just a couple tablespoons in here and get these all mixed up. Now, the remainder of my marinade goes in this large foil pan. Now, it doesn't look like a whole lot for 9 pounds of meat, but this stuff is strong.
It's true.
Now it's time to get the slicer set up, and in my freezer for the last hour is a pork roast. If you can get boneless, that's the best way to go. We thought we went boneless, then this morning when I pulled it out of the fridge, found a bone. Ran to the store. No boneless pork to be found at either Fry's or Safeway.
Inconceivable.
So I deboned it and then chucked it back in the freezer for about an hour. It's going to make the slicing easier because we want to make thin slices. So I'm going to go grab the pork and we'll move on to the next step. All right, got the badass handy dandy Cabela's slicer out. Let's get to slicing. Now, it really doesn't matter if you do slice with or against the grain because this is going to go on the spit and then we're going to cut it, the outsides of it, as it gets cooked. So, you know, you're going to end up getting against the grain at some point, right? But what you do want is thin slices and large slices as we thread it onto that spit. So let's get this set, see what we got. All right, there. That's what you want. Just a little bit, like thick cut bacon, basically. Then we're going to take each one of these slices and dredge them through that marinade and make sure they get plenty of it on them. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 15-20 minutes. Then I'm going to let that set in the marinade for about 15-20 minutes. Then we'll be ready to thread it on the vertical spit. We'll see you for that step. All right, time to get these on the skewer. So, got a pineapple there on the bottom, not traditional for tacos Árabes. It works for tacos al pastor, but hey, it's my kitchen. So, now we're going to alternate layers of pork and onions. The director is here to supervise me to make sure I don't screw this up.
Or stab yourself.
Or stab myself. I may or may not have already cut myself.
Just a flesh wound.
Okay, good layer of pork. Get some onions on there. and then more swine. You were doing such a great job.
Yeah, so yeah.
Ooh. Alrighty, so we'll keep repeating this until we get it all together. Then we're gonna head out and get it on the shawarma cooker. We'll see you out there. We are in the middle of a crazy freaking windstorm right now. However, where I have this set up, I'm not feeling much right here, so we may be okay. So you may see things flying by, but I think we're gonna stay lit. So let's give this a shot. Get our gas turned on, get set to the lit. We're lit on that side. And we're lit on both sides. Let's go get that skewer and get her a-going. All right, skewer on, rotation started. So now it's just a waiting game and fighting the wind. So we'll see you when it's time to start getting some meat off of this. All right, still fighting the windstorm, but the shawarma cooker has stayed lit. Looks like it's time to start carving some of the meat off the outside of this. So I got my badass Dow Strong knife here and a shawarma meat collector. This is very important. I found out last time we tried to do this. So we're just gonna shave some of the meat that's done on the outside into this, get in a tray and get that inside. Okay, so because of the nature of the beast, I've been bringing in meat.
It sounds dirty, but it's not.
For the last 30 minutes. Everybody's already tried this. The director's gonna let us know how we did. You know, I see the other side of it has a bunch of bites out of it. You just could have said,
Yeah, but this side had the meat.
oh, here we go. This is authenticity.
Don't critique my eating if you want me to critique your
Nope,
food.
I'm not going to. I'm not even looking.
Very good. Lots of flavor. The meat's really tender.
All right,
Makes an excellent taco.
there you go. Hey, it's a lot easier to do it on the shawarma cooker, but as I said before, we've done it in a cast iron pan in the oven. You can do it that way. Check that video out. But hey, if you got a shawarma cooker, use it. Hey, so thank you so much for joining us. Are you mocking me? So I can't speak English. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Till next time, fair winds and following seas.